You were expecting maybe the Easter Bunny?
Salutations, Groaners! Welcome to episode 24, aka the Easter special, or at least as much as possible as I can stuff into one show. I'm going to make this a possibly slightly longer show, or longer than usual episode, in light of it being that time of year when all or most of us smash a chocolate egg's head in, and then proceed to eat so much chocolate we become sick of this stuff. We kick off with my Easter groans. You're getting a game. No, we don't kick off with my Easter groans, what am I saying? We kick off with my Easter groans, then you're getting a game double whammy this week with Yes or BS and Give Me the Question, all in honour of the Easter Bunny. Then the audience groan, which may or may not be Easter themed. Then Ooh Unlucky and Zero of the Week, but not necessarily in this order. Now, without further ado, we move straight on with my groans of the week. Groan number 1. When someone gives you an Easter egg in a bag, but you don't check it. You get home only to find out that it's dark chocolate, but the dark chocolate you hate, the real bitter stuff. I know it's a thought that counts, but if you know me, you know I hate high content dark chocolate. I would dry heave, but no one wants to hear that. Groan number 2. When you're at a relative's house or a family friend's house for Easter, and they bring out the hot cross buns. However, there's a problem. They've already cut them open and smothered them in butter or margarine. Who hates butter and margarine? This guy. Again, to restate, if you know me, you know I hate dairy, so just ask before you literally soil my bun. Consider these two groans public service announcements for the things I hate. Groan number 3. It's Easter eggs on shelves where some utter git has tore it open and stolen the sweets or chocolate bars but left the egg behind. How sad must your life be to pinch chocolate? If you've done this, I implore you to rethink your life choices, and if you're gonna do this, then you're an idiot. Those are my groans up for this week, but the show goes on. And yes, dear groaners, don't worry, as stated, your turn will come as I've had mine. Let's do some gaming, shall we? By bouncing it in a yes or BS. To sum up, you avoid the BS that gets points, or you lose points. The BS that you pick as false, you get blanked. If you pick the facts instead of the BS, then you get points. Okay, that being restated, we will carry on. Everyone ready that's listening along live? Yep, they're ready, and I'm sure I should say, that you, my dear groaner that are listening right now, you're ready as well. Let's carry on. Round number 1, the 14th century Lily Fire round. Option A, the Easter Bunny giving out chocolate eggs and sweets was a concept that came from Belgium in the 14th century. Option B, the lily is the official flower of Easter. Option C, there is a tradition known as an Easter fire. I'll just wait for the answers to pop in for live. One's coming for A there. Any more? Oh, one for C. Skipping B this week. Okay, interesting. Round number 2, the Fabergé tall egg round. Option A, the tradition of egg painting comes from Mongolia. Option B, the tallest ever Easter egg was created by French chocolatiers in 2011. Option C. Option C. There, I can't speak. Option C. The Fabergé Easter egg sold for around £9 million in 2007. Ooh, someone got straight in there when I was reading the answers out. Option B they came out with. Any more? Oh, a couple for A and one for C. Okay, move on to round 3. The Jelly Friday Peep Round. Option A. In the USA, out of the 50 states, only 19 recognise Good Friday as a holiday. Option B. In the USA, Americans will spend approximately $1 billion on buying Peeps, making it the most popular non-chocolate Easter sweet. For those that don't know what a Peep is, it's essentially a marshmallow chick. Just wait for the answers to pop in there. Oh no, I haven't been doing about option C now. Option C. In the 1930s, jelly beans were first introduced as an Easter treat. Someone's gone straight in with C even before I read it. Okay, that's interesting. Nice play to that user. I should say groaner, not user. What am I saying? Someone's popped in for A. And 3 people have gone for B. Alright then. Okay. We'll come back to the answers later on. For now, we'll switch over so you, dear selected groaner, have your chance to groan. It's the audience groan time. This week's verbal groan comes in from Mia G of North East England. And she groans about when you put an order in a KFC and they end up completely screwing up your order, which then means you can't enjoy it. Well, Mia, as much as I love KFC now and again, I get this problem a lot with McDonald's. Recently I ordered a hamburger, yet was given a cheeseburger. I have no idea how you can hear hamburger and think cheeseburger, but okay. Just this once, I let them off, but the food ended up tasting like soap. If they'd put mustard etc. on, I would have lost my rag entirely. People, just read or listen when we put orders in. There is a reason why we ask for something. It's because that is what we want. We don't ask for what we don't want. Who knew? Nice one, Mia. Good groan. But then, Mia may have groaned in verbally, but that doesn't mean you have to verbally groan too, as you can contact the show in many ways. Yep, when you hit the show, Mr. E reads them himself. Wait, why am I talking about myself in the third person? Get back to the point, Mr. E. You can send your groans in directly via one of the following. Shout it out loud on the Groan Zone podcast Facebook group. You can fly an email over to the groanzonepod@gmail.com. You can find the Groan Zone podcast via Discord. Hit me a verbal one if you actually know me. And last but not least, ping me a private message under Mystery Groaner on Facebook Messenger. We now come to Ooh Unlucky. This week's Ooh Unlucky goes to a guy who misclicked on a Specsavers order, and instead of ordering 10 pairs of glasses, he ordered 60. Poor guy saw the funny side, as did Specsavers, which is an opticians here in the UK, who offered a refund. Bless him. That must have been embarrassing, mustn't it? You click on what you want, and instead of getting just a few, you end up with many. But then again, I suppose if he loses glasses, he's going to have loads of pairs of glasses. That being said now, we bounce along to Gimme the Question. For those that can't remember what Gimme the Question is, I have the answer per round. You must pick the right question out of 3. You get 1 point per round. No blanking, nothing like that. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Simple as that. Now we've refreshed how it works, let's do the game. Round 1. A what island? Your answer is Easter Island. Here are the questions. Number 1. Which island has the radio station Easter AM on frequency 107.82 longwave? Option 2. Which island has natives that are called Maui, spelled M-O-A-I? I may or may not have butchered that. Option 3. Which island was discovered on an Easter Sunday in the 1700s? Those listening on live, give me your answers. I'm ready for you, come on. Someone popped in with option C. Okay, I did give numbers, but yeah, I'll let you fly with C. Okay, someone's popped in option 3. Okay. Someone's came along with option 1. And a couple have gone for option 2. Someone's wrote in, Christmas Island got blown up. Wow. We've got someone anti-Christmassy in the audience right now. Wow. Okay, you'll get the answers to round 1 later in the show. Round number 2. Whose saint is it anyway? Your answer is St. George. Here are the questions. Option 1. Who came from Brazil and slayed a dragon? Option 2. Who is the patron saint of April? Option 3. Which saint denounced his faith yet still became a saint? Here we go. Ready when you are, guys. Throw them in. Oops, someone's popped in for 3. Okay. Oops, someone's followed suit. That's another one for 3. Someone's popped in for option 2. And none for number 1. Okay, answers in. Let's move on. Round number 3. Do you know your chocolate? Your answer is La Churrosa, spelled C-H-U-O-R-S-A. Here are your questions. Number 1. Which chocolate company got in trouble for claiming they tasted more heavenly than Jesus Christ? Option 2. Which chocolate bar is the most expensive in the world? And 3. Which chocolate actually contains fish oil as one of its ingredients to give it a unique taste? Waiting for those answers to pop in, or I should say questions to pop in. Someone's gone shooting in there like a shooting star with number 1. And the rest have actually gone for a split between 2 and 3. Interesting. Nice. Again, before the end of the show, we'll come back with the answers. We now step our way into Zero of the Week. As much as I love Subway, I've got to disagree with whoever came up with the Cadbury cream egg sub. Apparently it is disgusting, and they melt cream eggs inside it as it cooks to make it extra gooey. If you want to get one, apparently they are, or at least were, depending on stock, giving away 1 per customer for free to the first 500 people who ordered this totally off-the-wall sandwich. For coming up with this madness, the Zero of the Week dishonour goes to the total weirdo or group of weirdos who work within Subway who came up with this idea. No. Chocolate on a sub, unless it's something like Nutella or something, it's not going to work, especially when you cook it. No, burnt chocolate, come on. Ugh. But now, before we end off the Easter special, we have just enough time to give out the answers for a double whammy of games this week. We'll revert back to Yes or BS for the answers. Round number 1, the 14th century lily fire round. Option A, the Easter bunny giving out chalk eggs and sweets was a concept that came from Belgium in the 14th century. This is entirely false. The Easter bunny idea first came to light via 16th century German documents. Option B, yes, the lily is the official flower of Easter, although I bet some of you thought it was the daffodil, because of course daffodils grow up in the middle of spring. Option C, there is a tradition known as an Easter fire. This is actually true. This tradition is supposed to represent fertility. Round number 2, the Fabergé tall egg round. The tradition, option A, the tradition of egg painting comes from Mongolia. This is false. This tradition comes from the Ukraine and is known as the Pysanka. P-Y-S-A-N-K. Pysanka. I probably butchered that as well. Option B. The tallest ever Easter egg was created by French chocolatiers in 2011. False. The Italians actually performed this feat. The egg was as tall as a giraffe, that's about 10.39 meters, and heavier than an elephant, that is 7,200 kilograms. God, good luck eating that. Option C. The Fabergé Easter egg sold for around £9 million in 2007. Completely true. it contained a golden cockerel who flaps its wings, nods, and makes a crowing noise. Interesting. Round number 3. The Jelly Friday Peep Round. Option A. In the USA, out of 50 states, only 19 recognise Good Friday as a holiday. False. Only 12 states observe this holiday in America. Option B. In the USA, Americans will spend approximately $1 billion on buying Peeps, making it the most popular non-chocolate Easter egg sweet. False. The number usually falls at around 7 to 800 million, but doesn't go over 1 billion. Sorry. Option C. In the 1930s, jelly beans were first introduced as an Easter treat. This is actually true. In America alone, approximately 16 million jelly beans will be consumed over Easter. We're not done yet. We're going to roll straight in the answers for Gimme the Question. Round number 1. Oh, what island? With your answer being Easter Island. If you picked option 1, which island has the radio station Easter AM on frequency 107.82 longwave? That is false. Fabrication. Totally made it up. Option 2. Which island has natives that are called Maui? False. This is the name for the statues with faces on the island, and those arguing that statues are natives, sorry, no they're not. Statues are not people. Option 3. Which island was discovered on Easter Sunday in the 1700s? True. In 1722, on Easter Sunday, Easter Island was discovered. Round number 2. Whose saint is it anyway? Your answer is St. George. Here are the questions again. Round number 1. No, what am I saying? Option number 1. Who came from Brazil and slayed a dragon? False. Although steeped in legend, this is a myth, and he actually came from Rome and was a former soldier. Option 2. Who is the patron saint of April? Correct. St. George is a saint of April, with his day coming on the 23rd of April. Option 3. Which saint denounced his faith, yet still became a saint? False. St. George never denounced his faith, and for his trouble, he had his head cut off. Oh, someone's came in with a fact. Said Christmas Island got blown up in 1957 by a nuclear test from Britain. Didn't know that. If that is true, do let me know. Anywho, let's go on to the last round for the answers of Gimme the Question. Your question, or should say your answer, is La Churrosa. Here are your questions. Option 1. Which chocolate company got in trouble for claiming they tasted more heavenly than Jesus Christ? This answer has no weight or anything behind it because it's one of mine. Wrong. Option 2. Which chocolate bar is the most expensive in the world? Correct. Rounded up to the nearest pound, as of 2019, this chocolate bar cost around about £502. Option 3. Which chocolate actually contains fish oil as one of its ingredients to make a unique flavour? This is absolutely false. To my knowledge, there is no chocolate bar out there that contains fish oil. It would probably make your consumers vomit unless you are completely weird and really love fish. But that being said, congratulations if you scored points in either game. If you got blanked at the end of Yes or BS, I'm really sorry. Better luck next time. I hope you enjoyed this special, which contained no Easter jokes. Whew! Although it was tempting. It really was tempting. Take care all you groaners out there. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.